Good morning. I'm here at the Holsworth Historic Site on the west side of the Rocky Mountain National Park. And as you can hear, there are a bunch of elk all around me. And as you can see, I'm the only one out here. It is very cold out here this morning. When I turned the car off, it said 19 degrees. This is going to be an amazing hike. If you hate elk, you might want to turn this video off right now. And today, I'm going to be going for Mount Nimbus. It's a 12,700 foot plus peak located in the Never Summer mountain range. And the hike out is going to be 7.1 miles with over a 3,700 foot elevation gain. Crossing over the Colorado River. That's really pretty. And here's some more stuff. Isn't this exciting? This is what I drove over here for. Wow! I love farming equipment. And up here on the northern half of the Holsworth Historic Site, you want to pick this road up. And this is what we're going to follow for a little over 3 miles on up to the Grand Ditch Road. I'd like everybody watching this to just take a quick moment and feel the end of your fingers. Feel how nice and warm they are. Isn't that nice? Because I haven't felt my fingers for the past 30 minutes. And the tips of them feel like they're going to explode. It's painful. I am not moving very fast at all. Between the cold and the beauty, it's really slowing me up. This road is not too bad. I wish the whole trail would be like this. But unfortunately, this is the calm before the storm. Once I split off the Grand Ditch Road and start bushwhacking, it's going to get nasty. After hiking a little over an hour and a half, I'm up here to the Grand Ditch Road. I am really going to enjoy this section because this is by far the easiest part of the entire hike. 1.8 miles of a flat, well-groomed road. It does not get any better than this. This 1.8 miles I need to hike on this road is going way too fast. This is so enjoyable up here. The views are outstanding. It's just a really relaxing walk. I mean, there's nothing hard up here whatsoever. And then up here, I saw on the map, there's something called Hell's Hip Pocket. Yeah, you heard that correctly. Hell's Hip Pocket up here around the corner. I mean, what is that? I don't even know what they're referring to on the map. It's like they just wanted to put that on there. I remember doing Long's Peak for the first time. There was like these 3 guys up there. I'll never forget. Because when you get to the top of Long's, you can see over here to the Never Summers. And they're like, yeah, dude, we just hiked those last week. Never Summers. And then when they got their picture taken, they all like yelled like, Never Summers, like all at the same time. It was so funny. I don't know why. They always stuck out to me. I'll tell you what though, I get to the top of it today, I'm gonna be like, Never Summer! Even though it's feeling like summer right now, as soon as that sun comes out. Wow. Sucker warms you up. It's gotta be at least 30, 40 degrees warmer than when I started. No joke. That's looking back down the Kawanichi Valley. You can kind of see the road I came up. This is extremely beautiful over here on the west side. And you're not going to get as many people over here either. They all cram on that eastern side. Here's a really good view of what I'm about ready to try. Okay, I'm going to continue down this road, go through the trees over here through the Red Gulch, and then bushwhack up right there to the saddle in between Red Mountain and then that point. And then once I'm up there, just follow the ridge all the way up to the top. And that's going to be Mount Nimbus. I'm going to start the bushwhack. I'm approximately 4.9 miles in. And this took me about 2 hours and 15 minutes to get up here. And this is pretty nasty through here. About what I was expecting. And basically what I'm doing is I'm just aiming up and I'm trying to pick the path of least resistance. I'll tell you right now, I can deal with this. This ain't bad. I believe that road was at an elevation of about 10,400. Mount Nimbus is over 12,700. So we're looking at over a 2,300 foot elevation gain in these last couple miles. I'm kind of veering off to the north now, trying to get to that real steep part that leads up to the saddle in between Red Mountain and then that other high point. And this is where I popped out of the trees. I'm in a real good spot right here. It's going to be Mount Nimbus right in front of me there. And then as I pan over, this is the way I want to head up. Basically just want to pick my way up through the trees and get to the saddle right in here. And then I'll just take it across the ridge up to the summit. That's looking back down at where I've come from. And this probably looks way worse than it is. I mean, yeah, these rocks look scary, but they're not too bad, really. It's kind of like a big wonky staircase, and sometimes the stairs move. Whoa! Like right there. That whole thing just gave way. This part here is real steep. I got about 350 to 400 more feet of it. I mean, I'm almost crawling up. That part right there, I actually did have to crawl up that. This is too steep. I'm up here just about ready to hit the saddle, but I can tell it's going to be real windy up there. So this might be my last audio for a while. That last 400 feet was brutal. I was climbing up on my tippy toes and fingertips. But it rounds out up here. And that is going to be the saddle right there. I'm up here on the saddle. And that's going to be the summit of Red Mountain. So I figured, what the heck, let's go get it. Walking along the summit ridge of Red Mountain. And I believe I already hit the highest point. But I'm going to go ahead and walk it out to the end over here. Because why not? That fort is kind of weak, but it's gonna have to do. It's got a nice view though. Sitting here in my spot. It's about 11:15 and I need to start heading over to Mount Nimbus. Although the terrain isn't really that difficult, it's a spot that you don't want to slip and you don't want to have the ground give way underneath of you. Because if you start going down right here, it just gets real steep and then goodbye. That spot right there was real sketchy, much worse than it looked. Those rocks were all loose, that stuff was sand. And there was one step up you had to make where it just dropped off to the left. Holy moly. I hope there's no more of that. And that's looking back at Red Mountain. Well, let's see what we got here for the next section. Just picking my way across this ridge. I'm momentarily out of the wind here. This is actually really fun. There's really no way. You have to go up and over each and every one of these things. Oh, it's sketchy. It's sketchy. There's no way this is class 2. No way. Class 3 all the way. That might have been the worst part yet. I don't even know how I did it. I came down this part, went over the front, came over, and then went backwards down this stuff. I think I'm good for a second now. Looks like it widens a little bit. That was sketchy through there. You literally have to go up and over every single one of those high points, pretty much. That's how far I've come. Oh my goodness, this is much more difficult than I thought. And I believe that's going to be a false summit. And as I make my way up around the corner, the true summit finally reveals itself. You didn't think it was that easy, did you? Made it up that real steep grassy part, and I'm at the final section. And I'm really thankful it's not windy up here. There's basically zero wind, making this a heck of a lot easier. Summit of Mount Nimbus! Yeah! And check that out, guys. I don't know if you can read it, but I'm the 4th person to be up here in 2 years. Only one other person this year. It looks like 2 other people came up on September 8th, 2018. I can totally see why. This one was hard. Never summers! We're up here! This is so peaceful up here, but it's about 1:45 and it gets dark around here now at 7, and it took me 6 hours to get up here. So let's do the math. I need to leave down by at least 2, and that'll give me 5 hours of light, which should be plenty. You know, it's always harder coming up than it is going down, and I'm not thinking it's going to be as bad going down. At least I hope it's not. But once I get back to that road, oh, it's over. It's over, folks. Well, it's not over. I still have like 5 miles left, but it'll be easy. I believe I'm looking at Mount Stratus, Baker Mountain, and the Green Knoll. I'm really glad it's not cloudy at all. I don't think there's one cloud hanging over the state of Colorado anywhere. It's perfectly clear in all directions. Well, it's about 2 o'clock, and I've been sitting up here on the summit of Mount Nimbus for nearly an hour. But I gotta go. I gotta start heading back. instead of fighting that ridge and then sliding down that loose crap by the trees, I think I'm just going to try and work my way down right here. It looks like a path. Because if I can just get down to these rocks here, which aren't that far, well, it levels out pretty good. I mean, it still goes downhill, but that will be much easier down there and much more relaxing than being stuck up here on this ridge. So I'm going to go for it. That only looks like maybe 200-300 feet down. This may be stupid. It's just a little loose through here. That's looking up at what I've come down so far. So I've done the worst part. It just continues on for quite a while. I'd have to slide down this one way or the other, so I might as well just get it over with. Inbound spree surfing. Whoa! I need to not sing and concentrate. I just came down that. That was pretty brutal. Really loose. I kicked off a whole bunch of rock slides. But I'm almost down here now to where it kind of levels out. Rocks are getting bigger. They're not moving around so much. So yeah, I'm not out of it yet, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it. And look at this, guys. I'm home free. The grass is right down there. Oh, yes. Wow. That looks crazy. Right there, right where it angles over. This is fantastic terrain to be walking on right now. Nice, flat, soft grass. Oh wow, it's amazing. I hope it keeps up like this all the way until I get back to the road. I mean, I know I'm going to have some bushwhacking here and there. I just ran into a tree. But I'll take it. I'll take it. You get me off that ridge, get me off those loose rocks. Dude, let me do some bushwhacking. Alright guys, and I'm back in the bushes, and I'm whacking. That doesn't sound right. I am so close to being done with this bushwhack and dropping in on the road. It's maybe 50 yards ahead of me right now. And this lower part seemed to be the worst, of course. And at 2 hours on the nose, I'm back down to the Grand Ditch Road. Hallelujah! That was a pretty scary hike. That was way too technical to try solo. Looking at just over 3 miles back to the Holsworth Thorpe. I am not kidding when I say this road could not be any easier right now. This is a cakewalk. Seriously, I mean, this is so fantastic right now. I'm loving it. Even though this is a killer hike, and I'm feeling it, I'm actually a little sad that the hike is almost over. It's just such a beautiful day out here. Perfect blue sky, perfect temperature. I just don't want it to end. And I'm back! Another epic hike in the books, Mount Nimbus. That was a tough one. There's no way around it. That was a tough one, but it had a little bit of everything. And it was pretty awesome. I loved it. I hope you liked it as well. And until the next one, y'all. Peace.